Kasha siamo to kono di tua single go wow. Oh my, that's Kanye.
Hi, how are
How
you?
are you, baby? I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
You haven't even gotten off the bed yet.
I have, but I got back because
And it's cold, eh?
it's so cold. I can't.
Imagine it's raining in winter. Where has that ever happened?
I know climate change is
Yeah, man. How you been doing, man?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, just crusty, but I'm doing good. As long as you're all doing good and we are here talking to the it's like this has been one of my most anticipated lives. In all of the live interviews that I've done, this has been the most anticipated by myself because you are one of my favorite characters. Or
Oh,
let me say, the way you act is one of my favorite type of acting. You literally put your emotion when you're acting.
yeah, thanks so much.
So, man, let's start getting things off. Before we talk about your acting and everything else, we know that you have a EP coming out, already out, or still in the works, but you have the Infinity EP by Kanye Greens. What is that EP all about? Are you doing amapiano? Are you doing pop? Are you doing hip hop? What is it that you're doing for us?
The EP is my piano.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I called it Infinity because it's like the type of my piano that I want to last for long,
Yeah.
very soulful, very musical, not just dish, but then
Yeah.
there is a lot of scoop in it as well, but still nice and musical.
Mm. So Kanye is a vocalist. Kanye is an extraordinary vocalist.
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Humble. I can't be like, yes, I'm an extraordinary vocalist.
Yeah. So on the EP, who are the other big names that you have worked with, or which names have you worked with on the EP?
I worked with Makwa,
Oh, nice.
a very well-known hit maker.
Yeah, very well known. Spirit, one good one.
We spent a lot of all-nighters in studio. Like we left studio at 6 a.m. We left studio at 5 a.m. This EP happened. So he's one of my main producers. And then I worked with an up-and-coming producer. His name is Hi Rocky. He's from Katlehong. So actually, yeah, all of my producers are from the East Rand.
Wow. Ripping the herd.
Another well-known producer I worked with is T-Man SA.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
And then the whole entire EP, is it, are you alone there? Is it a non-featuring EP? Do you have features? And if you have features, what is your most exciting feature within the EP that we must wait for?
Oh, hectic. My first album was an Afro Soul album, and I had 14 tracks there, and I had no. My second album, I had features, 14 tracks. It was a Mapiano album called Piano Journey, and from top to bottom. So here again on my EP, it's features from top to bottom. I think the most exciting vocalist I worked with is Bassi. I love Bassi. She's my friend. So it was just amazing to have a song with her. She's also a very, very talented and well-known singer and songwriter. Being on the show with her was just like super fun,
Yeah.
That's the one I want you guys to really look out for. It's track 4 and it's called Guababa. Like when it is too scared to ask you out.
Oh, the guava! Say guava! And I get it. Yeah. So far, man. So far, you've had a couple of albums and projects that you have actually hit out there. Tiamo Richie says shout out to Basi. So so with the EPs that you released out there, man, and with the South African music industry. And sure, I might be putting you on blast by asking you this one, but there's a lot of music. No, not that way, not that way, not that way. Don't worry, I'm not ruining careers, not even a bit. The South African music industry has a way of, when it comes to giving out awards, people then don't get their flowers while they're still alive. People will be recognized only after they're gone. That, you know what, he was dope, he did this for this and that. Do you feel like in South Africa, with the EPs that you have released, did you even deserve maybe a breakthrough artist of the year or a song of the year, and where you think like you could have gotten it, but you were not even nominated for it?
Honestly speaking, I haven't even thought of nominations and awards and stuff like that. I'm not one who follows those type of things ever. So I'm not really concerned with that. For me, I'm focused on what I love, doing what I love. That's why I perform, I release. I'm very grateful with the feedback that people have given me. My following has been growing. The more and more I perform, people know my songs. So for me, it's just things like that. That okay, fine. I might not be recognized on what awards, but on the streets, they know.
They know you're on the streets.
So I don't think it's only South African. Perhaps it's all over the world where, I mean, just to get your song played on radio, you have to pay. And it's like so insane. And I mean, even radio is very, very behind if you think about it in terms of how we hear songs. Because I'm a groovist, you know, I go out a lot. So I'll hear a song like so long before it's actually released. Then on radio, they'll be like, brand new. And you're like, oh, brand new.
I think with radio, the aspect of radio is that they are too afraid. Radio cannot play songs that are not yet released. I think that's their only problem with that. They need to fix that. If Kabza decides to release an unreleased song, play it. I mean, Kabza released it, you know. But yeah, and then the acting, man. When did you realize that you are actually a great actor and that you are amazing at it?
Again, I don't see myself as a great actor.
You are. You are.
So insane because, like, okay, like yesterday I was shooting House of Zwide. I shot. Yeah, Thursday and Friday, because we were supposed to have this live, and then
Thursday.
Yeah, I had to shoot, and literally, like, I came off set feeling like, what the hell did I just do? Like, no, I've never actually felt like I'm a great actor or whatever. But what I do know is that I love acting.
Yeah,
I love portraying a different character, like. That's not like me at all. Because on House of Zwide, I play a psychologist.
Yeah.
And at the makeup department, they were like, yeah, we saw you on Konka Live. And we were like, yo, there's our psychologist dancing with Maporisa. I'm like, yeah. So characters that are completely different from me, you know. And the character agent has managed to get me have been so great because I'm playing like doctors, nurses, journalists, psychologists, everything that I really am not. So I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Yeah, people here are saying that confirmations are Rufua Ben says confirmation kind of greens you are a great actor. And then Pretty HD says you are very beautiful. But you are amazing. Like one of the reasons why I wanted to have you is actually one of your scenes where you are held by gunpoint and all the emotions there, man. Like the screaming is what got me. I was like, Kanya, you are amazing.
It was going down for me, hey? It was going down for me. Damn. But I was also just so blessed because the director was really good. In every take, she'd come to me, you know, and like just ask me questions of things that I've been through. And then when I start crying, then she's like, okay, action, you know. So she helped me to get into that emotional space. But yeah, yo, big Niwa on that scene. Yo, went down, 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 down.
Killed. You killed it.
Which I'm so grateful for, because in my acting career, I always say
Yeah.
I've never had a permanent role. And it breaks my heart so much because, you know, I've always wanted to be an actress. I studied acting and graduated, and I've never had a permanent role. But now that I look back, I think God has been really amazing to me, because a lot of actors get stuck in acting one role, right? And then every role that they get, they acting as that role, you know? And
Yeah.
people have gotten to see my range, that I can act like this, I can do this, I can do that. So I'm really, really grateful. And that scene really got me a lot of recognition from people. Are like, yo, the psychologist. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So people could really got the chance to see my talent. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I personally, even what's his name? Tiamorishi right now says that he loved that scene because one thing about that scene is that you went from please don't kill me. Just the range. The range on that was so because it's I don't think in South Africa we still have such actors who have the range from being please don't kill me to please don't kill me, and you killed it.
We actually do have amazing actors in this country.
Yeah.
Honestly, in terms of artists, I feel like South Africa is the best.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much talent is in this country. It's insane. There's people that we know, that we recognize. I'm sure there's still up and coming talent that we don't even know. It's insane. When it comes to artists, I wouldn't put it past South African actors. I think what is why we don't get to see the talent is because of production companies not investing in script writing. You know, in American shows, like, for example, Modern Family or Blackish, for years. And, you know, the writers sit down at the table and they discuss that the story is going to go here, 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 here. South African production companies, the story. Writers. Why don't they want to pay writers, right?
Yeah.
Writing 5 episodes. That one is writing 5 episodes in KZN in Limpopo. Another one is writing another 5 episodes. The story is all over the show. They're more worried about what people are saying on Twitter. Look, I think that's why actors don't invest in their roles anymore. You know, because when you study acting, once you get a character, you come home and you're like, okay, how does she walk? How does she move? You know, those things. But because the scripts, hey, you just do and you go. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you being on I'm sure you've been on a lot of production companies right now, being House of Zwidi, Stained Glass, right? Stained Glass TV. I'm right. Boom. Stained. What's Stained Glass?
Uzalo.
Yes, Uzalo. Yes.
Was on Uzalo, my first.
Uzalo.
Yeah.
Yes. So being with so many production teams and being part of different distribution channels, being that House of Z is on ETV, it's a different distribution than SABC One. How does that give you a bit of knowledge of what the industry looks like in a broader sense than had you been on only one production and one distribution?
100%. 100%. You know, I've learned so much from production companies, you know, because sometimes I've done a lot of nonsense productions as well. Movies that I shot for free. I provided wardrobe and they still haven't paid me, and the movie didn't even go on Mzansi Magic. So I think working with a range of production companies, I've learned how this thing works. That this is how an actor is supposed to be treated. I get to sit, someone must fetch me from the car, take me in to get that medical scan or whatever. Take me to wardrobe. From wardrobe, I go to makeup. I must be asked what I need to eat, what I don't.
Yeah.
So at least now I know how it's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
It will vurvai you.
Look at the acting coming out like a whole entire.
Hey, I've seen flames. Hey,
Is it?
they will vurvai you. So yes, to answer the question, working with a multitude of production companies has really educated me on how a production company is supposed to work and how a production company is supposed to treat actors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now let's go to something that we, I think, both love together. I love voiceover. I saw your voiceover artist. I'm a voiceover artist. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, voiceovers. Do you think that South Africa pays enough attention to voiceover artists? We don't even have. Well, Disney is coming, but we don't have Disney. We don't have shows whereby there is a voice of Kanye Greens on animation just playing an anime. And how do you think that can change? Because I really would love to do voiceovers and animes. How can they change that in this edition?
Yeah. You know, there's so much corruption in every, it's not just voiceovers, in general is so messed up, because it's like you stick with it because you love it. You love this. You know that God created you for this thing. It's your passion. But there's just so many injustices. I mean, when it comes to voiceovers, like you're saying, we have no opportunities. We have, it's like basically an industry that no one knows anything about, if you even think about it.
Yeah.
The way that they pay us is just so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. So, I mean, I just do it because of the fact that I have a good voice. I have a unique. So I'm just like, I'm going to do it anyway. But yeah, I'd love to see more opportunities opening for us to do voiceovers, not only in adverts, but also in films, like you're saying, and action, like you're saying. Because, I mean, like, hello, South Africans are so talented. Like, give us jobs.
And you'll see. Open, I beg. Just open.
No, the problem is because people don't want to pay. I mean, it's like, okay, today I'm a voiceover artist now. Then next thing I have a production company. And then I hire you. And then I'm the same cut that I was paid, knowing that it was unfair.
Exactly. So I don't know if I can put you on the spot. Can I put you on the spot with a voiceover, please? I will do a voiceover of my own, only if you promise to do a voiceover. But I want you to do a voiceover acting as an animation voiceover as a villain. As a villain, please. Just a voiceover as a villain. You can think of the worst villain in anime and just kill it, and I'll kill mine.
There's no script.
Yeah, you can. You are a content creator, Kanya. You are a content creator by heart.
I'm not a content creator. I'm just a singer and a voiceover artist.
How do you write the songs? How do you write the songs? How do you write the songs, Kanya?
Oh, give me okay, give me something to say and then I'll say it.
Let's see. Okay, just voice over Insta Lives with the Great TEM, having Kanye Greens.
Thank you. He says, give me crap.
He says, give us any scripts any day. You will see why this is a God-given talent.
Yes. This comment, Tiamo, thank you. Alton, this is unfair because when now you've done it most.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Tiamo, you are a snitch, Tiamo. You are a snitch. Tiamo is a snitch.
Oh, yeah, but
all right. Then just Just do us an Insta Lives. Just do us an Insta Lives with the Great Gators. It's Insta Lives with the Great featuring Kanya Greens with an EP Infinity coming out. That's simple then. As a voiceover then.
Hi guys, this is your girl Kanya Greens. Thank you so much for joining our live this morning. Please look out for my EP. It's coming out on the 1st of July and it's called Infinity EP.
Yeah, Kill. So I'm not doing one because you didn't do it the way I asked.
You wanted me to go like a villain.
Yes.
Hi guys, this is Kanya Greens. They won't listen to my album.
You see, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. So, Kanya, man, is there anything else that you are having coming up besides the EP? Is there any work that you're doing that you would love us to know about that we must keep our attentions on? We know you search for House of Zwidi. We know you have an EP coming out on the 1st. Is there anything else that we must look out for?
I shot a very, very cute comedy film with for Mnet. I think it's also going to be
dope stuff.
It's called Stina. Stina is about, I'm playing this girl who dates her best friend's ex. So she shoppers her friend Castina, but it's not really a Stina because they had broken up. So please look up the film. It's a comedy film. It's so cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. So when we close it off here, we like to test your South Africanicity. So we are about to test how South African are you by giving you 5 questions that are strictly South African based. I'm going to try changing them today because people have been viewing my lives and they know the answers. So now I don't want to give you the answers. We are testing.
I'm going to kill it. I'm South African. Come, what else?
You're going to kill it. Right then, what is the national? Well, not national. What is the one thing that is Soweto is best known of with bungee jumping? There are 2 of them.
What do you mean, Soweto Towers?
Yes, my love. It's the Soweto Towers. And then which South African scored the opening goal in the 2010 FIFA World Cup?
Hey,
you said you're South African, Kanya. You said it yourself.
Ask me about Gaba Canal, Hilant Izioyam. Ask me about
No, but you said you are South African.
Ask me about Yeah, but no. I don't know. Next question.
You don't know that one. All right. Let's see. Who is the king of Amapiano in South Africa?
Gabza de Small. You see, these are questions. These are
those are the ones that you love. Who was the first male South African to give a blueprint for how male artists should sound on Amapiano?
I guess I could say something Soweto, ne? I'd say something Soweto. Shesha Geza came, but then followed more of something Soweto's way of singing. Nah? Yeah, these are my questions, bro. Don't ask me about scoring goals. Hey, no.
No, yours are music.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then lastly, let's see. Which South African is featured on Drake's album, Honestly Never Mind? He's a producer. Produced the album.
Black Coffee.
Black Coffee. Yes, it is.
Did you notice Drake's other album?
Yeah.
Okay, no one speaks about it, but everyone knows Maphorisa produced that other one. Or am I lying?
Which one? Certified Lover Boy.
Maphorisa disappeared. He left. He came back. He was super rich. Drake came with the album sounding like goof.
Had some drum rock.
Yeah, but Black Coffee.
Yes, and then finally, who is the baddest, biggest actor on House of Zwidi right now? Her name is
Kanya
It's Kanya Greens! Kanya, man, thank you so, so much for giving us your time of day. I hope that one day I will get to see you at the big stages, the big lights, and I will get to see you acting alongside the Tyler Perrys, the Tucson Betus, and all of those people, because you are honestly a God-given talent. You are amazing. You are my favorite actress right now. It's you, it's Six Nyamani. The two of you are making it for me. You are killing it, you know. And then there's also that lady Rosemary on Savage Beauty. The three of y'all are doing it for me. Y'all are amazing actresses in this country. So please keep on killing it. Do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
I'll just shout out to you. Thank you so much for having me. This was a great interview. I was like not feeling like interviewing because it's so cold today, but you made me warm. Thanks. All the best. I'd love to absolutely see you blow up as well. Like in every, I'd love to see your show getting millions of views as well. Like, keep on pushing. I really love your energy. It was lovely to meet you. I hope that we can meet each other in person one day. What are people saying?
I cannot see the comments, fortunately. Or people are laughing. They say love it, love it.
Thank you
so
as well. I really love you guys. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
To everyone that pulled through, man. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is always Tabang Yeltsin Mpoluke. But don't you ever forget to put the great before my name, or else it is blasphemy. I always have three things to say, yo. I always say stay up, stay talking, and stay awesome.
Bye.
Bye.